Time now for the Staci and Hutch Say Too Much podcast.
Hide the children.
Where, you guessed it, the dynamic afternoon duo say way too much.
I won't shave armpits. Does it hurt when it grows back?
If there's any ingrown situations,
Yeah.
that can be very painful.
No, seriously, that was way too much.
Pit stains. I think they're sexy in certain situations.
So if you're still listening, here they are to start the pod.
Why, I never.
Staci and Hutch.
Well, welcome. So exciting
Hello.
to see you.
Well, thanks for having me, guys. I'm so stoked to be here. This is awesome.
Where are you at right now?
Dude, so I'm currently I'm locked in I'm trapped, I guess, in my girlfriend's apartment because there was a snowstorm in Nashville.
That would have been weird.
Yeah, and so my truck is in an alleyway and it's two-wheel drive, and so I cannot leave. And so I have this it's like a light bulb on a stick that I'm using. And I got my dog here. We're just chilling, man.
Oh, I want to see the dog.
Let's see the puppy real quick.
She's
Oh, hi,
sleeping. This is
puppy.
Loki.
Oh, Loki.
Say
Of
hi.
course, Loki.
know.
Oh, cute.
Oh, what a-
How's it
She
going
is-
being, as you said, trapped with your girlfriend?
Oh, bummer.
Well, so she actually, I feel so bad for her. It's 1 degree here right now, and she had to actually walk to work this morning. So,
Oh,
yeah, so I'm just in her apartment, just by myself.
Just hanging out.
Yeah.
Man, it's been crazy for you. I mean, I liken your career to Tate McRae because you both started in such the same way and
Yeah.
such a unique way during COVID, and not knowing where you're going to be at today. You're like, hey, let's upload something to TikTok. And then all of a sudden,
boom.
you're an artist.
Yeah, I mean, literally, yeah, it's crazy. It is really wild, man. Since I made TikTok, I mean, life has pretty much snowballed out of control in a beautiful way. I love it.
Yeah.
But it's been crazy. I mean, it's been absolute madness since then.
I was watching all of your videos this morning while I was getting ready for work. And, there's something about your music. And it was funny because then a song played and you started saying, I was like, it's like if I couldn't decide if it was Andy Grammer or Jason Mraz, but if one of those artists got together with the 1975 and had a baby and he was an artist, it'd be you. And then you had a
I'll
song
take that.
that talks about the 1975. And I thought, am I a genius or is this just a coincidence? I don't know. But that song was kind of funny because you were in the song. Can you want to explain the story behind that one?
Yeah, so it's actually so funny. I was in Los Angeles for like the second time ever. I was out there writing songs with people, and I was with one of my best friends, and we went out to a bar with some friends, and I was talking to this random person, and I had told her I was like I was trying to be cool, I was trying to be, whatever. And I was like, yeah, I'm like a musician. And she was like, oh, everybody in LA is a musician, whatever. And I was like, well, no, I'm like, I have like a record deal. I'm like signed to Atlantic. And
You
she
wanted to
was like,
show her.
yeah, and she literally said her exact quote was, she was like, okay, that's cool, but you'll never be Maddie Healy. And I was like,
Huh.
I thought it was funny. I was like, that's pretty good. I was like, okay. And I love 1975, so I thought it was hilarious. And then the next day I woke up and I picked up my acoustic guitar in the Airbnb we were in, and I just sang the first line of the chorus. And then I showed my friend Spencer, who I write all my stuff with. Spencer Jordan is his name. Yeah, I showed him the line, and I was like, dude, we can write a whole song around this little concept. And yeah, we wrote it that morning on acoustic guitars in an Airbnb. And when we wrote it, we were literally running around the apartment because it just had this like magic to it. We just kind of knew. We were like, this is what we've been meaning to write. This is it. And yeah, now it's on the radio, which is absolutely unbelievable.
And if you're not familiar with what we're talking about while you're watching this podcast, it's after she said that, the part in the song is after she said you're not the 1975, and then you said that you're going to write a song about this or her someday. Well,
Yeah.
has she contacted you at all?
No, that's actually so funny. People always ask me that. It's literally, I had this conversation was 60 seconds with a girl. I'm not even lying. If she came up to me, I don't even know that I would remember that it was her. Like, I couldn't even tell you. She had brown hair. I know that. But like, I never got her name. Like, my Riz didn't work, guys. I failed. Okay.
If some girl contacts you that has dark hair, she could totally pretend that, oh, that's certain about me.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll
feel
pretend
I
it was
have
me.
this fear. Yeah, I have this fear people are going to show up to the shows and be like, hey, I said that. And I'll be like, really? Because there were 6 other people in the last city that said it was said. So.
Well, you know what? It's kind of a mean thing to say to somebody. So if you claim that, you're kind of stupid.
Well, I
Yeah,
just want to
exactly.
say, we had a couple shots that night. That girl was me. I hate to admit it, but that was me, and I appreciate you writing
I
this on.
knew you didn't remember. I knew you wouldn't.
Yeah, I grew facial hair since I met you when we did that,
Yeah.
So you have, you talk about Riz, and just the fact that you can walk up to a woman is Riz enough for me. Staci knows how awkward I am going up to someone, and like if I were you, I'd have a card from Atlantic that proved I was an artist. I'd be like, here you go, I am one.
Just carry a guitar around and go, hi, my name is Hutch.
I can't.
Here's the thing. I can't even walk up to nobody. I was just standing at the bar, and she actually came up to me, which is like crazy because I was like, what? Okay, cool. This is great.
Teach me your ways.
Yeah, teach him.
Yeah.
Yoda, teach me your ways, Yoda. Man,
funny.
so what's next? I know you're touring. You're going to open in Chicago. I know there's no date in Minneapolis yet. We'd love to have you come here, and especially to the station. But are you adding dates? How did this tour come about, and what's it going to be like?
So it's just 9 shows East Coast. Real quick, it's like 9 shows in 12 days. But we are. I don't know if I'm going to say it anyway. I don't really care. We are adding more shows. We're doing like another leg of shows. I don't know if it'll be called the same tour. It might just be like I'm Still Gonna Be Alone Part 2. I don't really know that part yet, but we are adding more shows super soon. The announcement is coming as soon as we know what cities. But I think Minneapolis was actually supposed to be on this one. But for some reason, I'm not sure why it wasn't, but
probably a venue conflict or something. One. Yeah.
Or you just heard about the weather and you're like,
not doing
yeah,
it.
I was like, no. But yeah, we do have more shows coming. And I can't wait to be back, man. I was actually just in Minneapolis with a band called Nightly. I opened for them. We were at, what was the venue called? It was right on Minnesota's campus, right across the street from like Tony's Diner.
Northrop?
Varsity?
Varsity Theater. That's what it was. We just did that, and so it was really sick. And shout out Tony's Diner across the street. The place was amazing, dude.
Yeah, yes, it's renowned.
Yeah, I had steak and eggs at like 4 PM. It was incredible.
Anytime, well, I mean, you're on a campus, so anytime you're going to get campus food. Definitely here in Minnesota because we do it right. What's next for you? Are you one that's constantly writing, or do you focus on the tour then and start kind of crafting what your show's going to look like, what the set list is going to look like, and the music direction of what you want to see? Or are you still writing on the road? And I know it's only 12 days, so it's not a long tour.
Yeah, no, we're always writing. Like we are constantly we just, me and my I have a group of guys that I kind of do everything with. They're my boys that we all make it happen. And we're constantly writing. We just actually before the snow started, we just finished up doing 11 straight days together, 10 to 10 in the studio every single day. It was a grind. Made a bunch of awesome new music, but we're kind of in the mindset where we're writing for the future. But also, if we make one that we think is like now, then we're gonna put it out. We're not gonna stop music or putting out music. I don't want to make people wait. It's just like, why stop? We have the internet, and it's like the more music, the better. And as long as the songs are still good, as long as it's still quality and not quantity, then there's no point in putting anything on pause. But
dumb question alert. What are your studio snacks when you're working 10 to 10? What are your snacks in the studio?
Dude, we have these like beef sticks. I don't know what they are. They're like these protein things. That's the only snack we have on, but we are always every day somebody else would order Chick-fil-A every day. Like, it was like if I did it yesterday, somebody else was ordering it the next day. So we're big Chick-fil-A guys. There's also
your next song, not Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we get taken care of. We're good.
I'm going to send you, if you come to Minneapolis, I'm actually buying you some artwork for your girlfriend's wall. I need to deck. I feel like I just need to buy something for her. You know?
I know. She just moved in here, so we're working on the other side of the house. There's some stuff. I got a Billy Joel record on the wall. There's, we're good.
A favorite Billy Joel song?
Dude, don't even put me on. This is hers. I don't
Miami.
even know.
It's got to be Miami, right?
It's her place, not
Oh, well,
place.
I mean, he's okay. I won't put you on the spot, but I mean,
I'm trying to think. But I'm scared that it's Billy Idol, what I'm about to say, and I don't want to sound dumb.
Then don't say it.
Okay, I'm not.
And don't worry.
Holding back.
Atlantic will cut anything out that we say is stupid. So
well, there's not going to be much left of this interview.
Yeah,
then.
I mean, anything we say is stupid, they're cutting out anyway. So we can say whatever we want. We've learned. Man, we're so excited for your success. And the way that you started is just how artists start. So thank you for joining us. I know you've got a lot going on today, and we can't wait to see you. Make sure you email us and let us know, because I will come in the same dress that I wore when I said you're not Matt Healy, and you will remember me, and then we'll get the song. You know, I don't.
I'll give you some chicken.
Yeah, listen, we're gonna hook you up, man, when you come here.
Dude, you guys are awesome, man. Well, I can't wait. We'll definitely get you out to a show. I would love to come into the studio, say what's up in person, and we'll all get a hang in, baby.
We'd love it.
Thanks, man. Good talking to you.
Thank you. Y'all too, man. Take it easy.
Bye.
Bye,
Pet your dog.